What's good, everybody, man? It's just a podcast here, man. COD edition, and boy, do we have a spicy one today. Guys, they just released Blackout will be coming out next week. And if you know anything about it, there's not been really too much talked about it, but now we have a full blog, and I got a special guest. Noodle, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, thank you very much.
Oh, shoot. How you doing? How's everything going?
Good. The weather's warmed up and ready to jump into this.
Must be nice. The weather ain't warmed up here, but once I get back down there, the weather will be just fine. But hey, so let me ask you something about your COD background. Like, what would you say your most favorite Call of Duty game would have been right now?
I am really into the zombies. I like it because it's kind of just when it's not really fast paced.
Mhm.
I mean, the new BO7 is a little harder than the BO6 maps. I wasn't into the big maps on Modern Warfare 3. But I'm really into the zombies and the new game mode, end game. I like that too because it's kind of chill when you just don't want to sweat so much. You can kind of just kick back and do your own thing a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like talking to people that have, like, some people like zombies, some people like Warzone, some people like multiplayer, in-game, whatever it is. And, you know, especially on this podcast, I like to talk to people that have a variety of not just one set. Like I've interviewed people that was in the World Series of Warzone. Shout out to my brothers right there. They're grinding for the Resurgence series, but I don't like to always talk to the guys that, you know, that are out there trying to make the money. I like to talk to everybody, from not even just the casuals, but the ones that, you know, really, really love this game and want to see this game, you know, succeed. And, you know, looking at watching your content, watching you and your girls, you know, just acting fool. I love your content. I think it's hilarious. Y'all crack me up. But what got you into actually doing Call of Duty content?
Oh, everybody makes the game so serious, and it's like I'm not that good. I truly I am not. I'm not one of the sweats. I'm an anchor. I keep everybody alive. I hit the buy station. I'm one that just I'm bait. I run around and I'm like they'll shoot me first, then you can kill them later.
Oh my god.
Buy me back later, please.
Well, now, hold on. Wait a second. If you're an anchor, you always got to have money. You always popping UAVs, and you're the person that's, you know, making sure everything is kind of moving forward, per se. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that's anchoring them, holding them down. So honestly, you have a tough job compared to the fraggers that are on the front line, always getting in engagements and stuff like that. But you also have your spot where, in a way, you still have to shoot your gun, other than getting, you know, contracts, money, UAVs, you know what I'm saying? So you still have a very important part on the team, though.
You kind of switch every little bit too. I mean, sometimes I'll be the pusher. I'll go in and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to die. Let's go see how many I can kill before I die.
Ain't nothing wrong
But
with that.
yeah, I mean, me and the girls, just we want to see how we can connect. We have fun, and my motto is like, you have to enjoy dying as much as you enjoy winning, and that's my biggest thing. I mean, we love to just have fun, and when you don't enjoy it, then it makes the game not fun.
No, I totally agree, and I think we've got to a point in the gaming community where it's all so serious. You know, before we didn't have the webcams, the mics, the Twitch, the YouTubes or whatever, and we just played, you know, for the love. We just played because it was fun. We played because we was addicted to the game. Now I think it's got a little bit more serious. Now, I can understand those that are actually, you know, out there in the World Series of Warzones, the Resurgence series, all of that. I understand that part, but even those guys like to have fun. You know, those guys like to hop in pubs and have a good time at times. So I think we really got to a point where we're not having as much fun. So bringing the fun back to the game, you know, making funny content, making, you know, everyone laugh. I think that's more needed now than ever.
And it's the connections you make too.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, COD has gotten a little overwhelming with the chat bans and stuff like that, but I have still met people with open mics and stuff and squads and stuff, and it's just about making friends and connecting with people for sure.
100%. Now, so what do you think about this? This new mode coming out. Have you heard have you heard enough from it? Like, what is your thoughts when you first heard about it?
Well, the biggest thing is that I have never played Blackout. So this is going to be kind of a new
Hmm.
interesting mode for me. I mean, they've revamped it. I've looked through it a little bit and it's kind of an interesting twist to see, I mean, where it goes and how people adapt to it because I mean, there's no way of getting your load out,
Hmm.
and we're gonna get into that, and it's gonna be interesting. So it's gonna be new for me because I'm new to this whole type of map layout.
And I think it's going to be very interesting to see. And as we go into the patch notes and everything, I think that they made it a little bit more casual friendly, in my opinion. Not saying they're catering to the casual community, but I think they made it a little bit more casual friendly to understand this and to play it. Because if you look at things like rank play and all of that, you have to have a certain amount of top finishes. And this, it's free to play, and you just get to hop in there. So I think they made that specifically a little bit more for the casuals, that people that isn't grinding Warzone or isn't doing this or that, they're actually are going to be able to come in and play right off the rip.
Yeah, that's gonna hopefully brings a different crowd or brings a crowd.
Then let's talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about this. Welcome to Black Ops Royale, which they are now calling it Black Ops Royale. Other than Blackout, it is what it is. I'm not going to nitpick on that, but it's kind of, it is what it is. Scavengers to survive and fight through high risk chaos with gaining the upper hand. Black Ops Royale, drop into Avalon, gear up, upgrade weapons, and rely on your instincts in an all-new, unique Call of Duty Warzone experience rooted in Call of Duty's first Battle Royale. The evolution of Blackout launches Thursday, March 12th, 9 p.m. PT, or midnight Friday, March the 13th on the East Coast. I love that. If you remember back in the day, that's when the drops really happened, was at midnight. We didn't get this, midday drop. It always happened at midnight. It just hit a little bit different, in my opinion.
Let everybody kind of just be prepared. It's like going to an early release on a movie.
Mm-hmm. And you're right. You remember, I didn't get to do it, but I know a lot of people was talking about like the midnight releases of a video game and standing in line at GameStops and all that stuff for the game midnight release. It kind of brings that back, and this is kind of what they did before. So I'm very, very excited to see that the midnight release and all that. That gets me going. Let's just read over the summary a little bit. Black Ops Royale. This is an original Blackout-inspired battle royale with no loadouts, no gulags, no buybacks, wingsuits, and scavengers to survive. Upgrade weapons through rarity, mastery, cradle branches, and outlast 24 rival squads on Avalon's massive map. What stands out about that to you?
I love Avalon. I love that. It's going to be a small group. I mean, this map is huge. And I also like that there's checkpoints or there's spots in the map that are from BO6. So you can go through the map and find places. If they don't have BO7, they're going to recognize spots in the map that were in BO6 in multiplayer.
Yeah, and
so yeah, it's gonna be really interesting.
I'm anxious to see how the 100 players are going to play out of this. So there's going to be 100 players, 25 squads. I'm roughly going, And to see that play out on that big map, it's going to be really interesting. So that's going to give you maybe some time to loot, maybe some time to get your, your guns upgraded. Find what you need. So that's going to be interesting to see how that is going to play. I think they might bump it up a little bit. Like I said, this is probably just a test run to see. With the 100 players, I think in my opinion, like I said, I've got to play it, but I think they're going to probably bump it up a little bit because you don't want too many. I wouldn't say you don't want too many, too much engagement at the front, but a lot of people do like that. So there's going to probably be hot drops, but you don't want
there's going to be hot drops.
Yeah,
for sure.
You don't want so many gaps where you're just kind of chilling, but then again, you do. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out with 100 players.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a little slower because it's such a big map, and that's gonna help a lot with certain things.
Oh, I'm totally with you. Up to 100 wingsuit players with one goal be the last team standing. Once you hit the ground, you'll have to scavenge for weapons and other resources to strategize your survival. Then, in addition to the numerous opponents, beware of claps which slowly shrink area of combat, forcing fights to the death. And don't forget about zombies. Now, that statement right there says Call of Duty blog describing the original Black Ops 4 blackout in 2018. Now, that's, I like that. I like that because we're going back to the original. And I've read this, and they have fixed the things that we said back then that wasn't, what we didn't like, and now they're upgrading it, making it feel like the old, but with a twist of new, which I really like. Let's go with the map. What is your thoughts about Avalon? What did you think? I know you said you liked it, but what were some things that you just really, this map's been talked about.
It's crisp. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't like the darker maps. I mean, I don't know if they're going to have darker spots. In Endgame, where Avalon is right now, the further you get into zones, the darker it gets. And I feel that the darker contrast on the game, it can be a little bit hindering at times. So I'm curious to find out if it's going to be have zones, or if it's going to darken as the cloud comes in, and to see how they keep the vibrance of it. And the wingsuits they're so much fun. I mean, I could just literally fly everywhere. I love it.
I think especially you're going to get your grapple gun and all that. I think this is going to be a crazy way to play again. And you got wall jumping, wall bouncing, whatever you want to call it. You have that as well. So this is where I'm like conflicted. I think the outplayability of this game is going to be up there. I think you're going to be able to fly. You're going to be able to use your grapple gun, and honestly, I think this is where it's going to hurt the casual fan base. Because a lot of if you think about it, James just gets off work from his 9 to 5. Yes, he can hop in there. He doesn't have to load out, doesn't have to rank up no guns. But Billy over here, who's played for 12 hours off of, 12 cups of coffee and 5 Ghost energy drinks, is just like flying around the map, grapple gun, slide, boop, 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 boop. I think in a way that kind of hurts, but also I think this is good because there is an outplayability and it forces you to get better.
Yeah, I agree on that. I mean, but it's with any game. You have to kind of know how to use everything. I mean, the grappling hook, I'm curious to know if they're going to have it to where you have to grab another one. Like they're kind of testing it in Battle Royale. Right now, I'm see an Endgame, it kind of recharges. Mm-hmm. So you can constantly use it. So I'm curious to see how they're going to play that part out as well with the grappling hook. I mean, if you have to go pick another one up every time, so that's going to make you go find another one to loot.
That's a great point. That's a great point. All right. This free-to-play battle royale experience with rules influenced by the original Blackout. Black Ops Royale is a new map with gameplay reward scavenger for greater gear. Eventually dominates of all rival squads. There are clear influences from the core Blackout experience, like bullet drop and weapon handling. Now that right there, is going to be very interesting because in my opinion, this is just me. If you can't shoot a gun straight nowadays in Call of Duty, you need help. Because with the aim assist and
hey, no judging,
no judging at all. If you cannot shoot your gun straight, keep playing. Okay, good luck.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep playing.
But I think the handling the weapons is got a lot easier compared to 2019 and below. I really believe that. I think back then it was a little bit harder. Now, with aim assist, it's got a little bit better. Even them nerfing aim assist, I still believe that it is a lot easier to shoot the guns now because shoot, what was it? The Maddox. The Maddox was so easy to use, and now a lot of people are going back to it. Like it's just so easy, but. That's a different story. But okay, so like bullet drops, weapon handling, as well as armor system, and the use of trauma kits, capturing the Blackout, pacing, traverse combat feels in a modern way. This isn't a remake. It's a unique experience that pays homage to Blackout core gameplay while keeping the flow of the match feeling right for Call of Duty Warzone players. So that statement right there tells me they're intertwining old school with Warzone. If that is the case, for people that don't like Warzone and like a little bit more of a slower pace, but also, not a snail's pace, but this is going to be perfect for them. Let's go here. Okay, how many players squads? There'll be 100 players, 25 quad teams to begin with, dropping with a visible circle. Shrinking, blah blah blah. As we know, let's see what makes this different. Well, okay, this is the big one. What makes this different? So what makes this different? Unlike the usual Warzone BR modes, there's no loadouts. All players will begin on equal footing. You will drop with a fire-only pistol and a wingsuit. There's no buy stations, no gulags. There's no in-game cash where you're here to gear up, control the chaos, and So I like that.
The only problem is, as an anchor, I'm not going to be able to buy my friends back. There is ways of getting people back. We'll get into that, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to put people on a level base when you drop in. It's like you've got this, and that's all you got. You have to find it all.
That is true, but also you got to think of it like this. Okay, if you're an anchor, I'm running around trying to find the best loot for my top fragger, for my person that's going in there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, over here, ping, bop, I got this. Hey, I got this. They're just going to have to come back and get it, or you pick it up and then you just drop it to them. They drop their gun. So, yeah, there's different ways. I see that. Let's see.
The wingsuit's going to be fun.
Oh, tell me that wingsuit. Oh my god,
they're going to love that squirrel suit. Just flying around and seeing the map the first time is just awesome.
Like, I really believe, and we talked a little bit about this before, offline. Everyone has ran to Arc Raiders, and I have my opinion about Arc Raiders. But I really believe if they do this right, this will bring a lot of players back. Now, I posted a video a day ago, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's going to be the cheaters that take over and they
kill it."
Yeah, and I understand that, and because Ricochet, which I believe doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. The Ricochet doesn't exist, But if they can control the cheaters, I think this game is going to be amazing. I do. And let's talk about you touched about it a little bit. Let's talk about the big map update. Avalon. We've seen it. We've seen the screenshots. We've played it in in-game. How do you think this map is going to flow with this style of game? We're not talking about regular Warzone, with loadouts, buy stations and all this. We're talking about strictly blackout.
The biggest thing is mobility.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on how fast the circle closes in and getting towards end circle, because right now in end game there's not very many redeploys, and it's hard to get from one side of the map to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to fly from one side to the other with the scroll suit. I mean, even though that you can go a pretty good distance, I think that's the biggest downfall. If they put more redeploys or even like teleporters, kind of like what they put into Warzone right now, that puts you back in the sky. I'm curious to see how they're going to make the transition from one side to the other, so you're not having to completely rush. Because I mean, that's a bigger problem with this large of a map, is that you need to be able to get from one spot to another pretty quickly. Or I mean, I'm really curious to see how quick this gas does move.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Especially, I think they said this map is the biggest map we've had so far. I don't hold me to that. I think that's what they said. I think this is the biggest map we've had so far.
Well, they literally took like almost all of the small maps on BO6, all your multiplayer maps, and they put it in different locations on this map. So I mean, hopefully it draws the people back from BO6 to go look at their own stopping grounds. And they got different areas. I mean, it is really a beautiful map. I will say that much.
And I'm with you. Just when I don't even know if do you remember when you could go into a private lobby in BO6, and then you would have to be the codcaster, and then you could take the camera, and then you could see all of Avalon. Do you remember that? You remember?
No.
Okay, so what they used to do was they used to get I forgot what map it was. You could get into that map. You would be the codcaster, and then you would take the camera, and you could put the camera, and you got to see all of Avalon. So a lot of people are doing that, and I think when I saw it, I was like, wow, like that thing is beautiful. And I'm a big OG fan. I'm a big Verdansk fan. I love that map. It's my favorite map. I like Rebirth, but the OG map just holds something special to my heart because of us playing it all the time in 2020. So after a while, you just get tired of it, though. It's time for a brand new map. And this map is what it should have been a long time ago.
The map and the mode.
Yeah, I know 100%. The map and the mode. I didn't think it was going to happen in 2.5. I thought it would happen like... Normally, they don't do this in a 2.5 or a reloaded. They normally do it at the beginning of of a season. So to see this is kind of interesting, in my opinion. Let's talk about the weapon variety. So weapon rarity. So you're not going to get your loadouts. You're not going to get your M8 and all this. You have to go hunting for your guns. And as you see right here, there's different types of weapons. You're going to get your common one with, it looks like one attachment, uncommon 2 attachments, rare is blue, epic is purple, legendary is orange with 5 attachments. So it looks like, in my opinion, probably the very first one is just going to have maybe a mag, I would say. Extended mag, maybe. And then the second one, no, I guess a muzzle. I'm going muzzle, I think. It looks like
you can upgrade them through the game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
That's kind of neat. You're just going to come in with the bare bones. And
here it is.
That's the thing. You can upgrade it. Once you pick it up, you can add attachments to it.
Okay, so here it
You can
is.
increase your rarity.
Nice. Okay, so the common is a muzzle. The uncommon is you're going to extend the mag. Then the blue would be your foregrip. Optic is next, and then the barrel would be your, all of the attachments. I do like that. I like that because it makes you get out there and actually go find stuff. You can't camp unless,
Especially with loot goblins.
yeah,
Loot
you
goblins for the
daggone
win.
right, 100%. Hey, I swear they're gonna be. You just gonna see little rats running all the place. Now you can't just hide in a building and just wait because you got your loadout. Now you got to move. You got to play strategic unless you find a legendary gun, and then hey, off the rip, more power to you. I do like that.
I'm not sure
like
if
that.
you'll be able to find a legendary gun. I think you just have to upgrade them from what I've read through it.
Let's see
I think you
here.
just add attachments to it and you can adjust the attachments on them. But
Off,
they come with other different perks too. It's kind of interesting.
let's see. All 5 predetermined attachments appear above your icon HUD. Each experiment checking. Inspect your weapon. Let's see. Fix your weapon. However, the only attachments highlighted are common. Okay. Let's see here. This means you're increased. This means you're increased the rarity of your weapon. Therefore, the number of your attachments. Wow. Okay. Hey, I mean, I'm here for it. I am here for that. If you have to upgrade it or find the attachment or whatever, I'm here for that. Like I said, I hate the people that sit in a house and just wait for somebody because they got their little $6,000 or 20,000 or whatever and just sit in the house and just wait for somebody. Now you got to go out there and find some stuff. Go out there and find your stuff and let's see who the best is. I like that. I do.
I mean, you have to work for it a little bit.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, once you get it worked on, then that'll be different there.
Okay. So, additional details on weapon attachment kits. Oh, okay. So they're kits.
Yeah, you get to choose what you want to upgrade or how to upgrade it. Maybe you don't like that certain scope, or that's going to be harder for me because I have a hard time understanding what they all do. So it's going to be interesting once I get my favorites. I'll know what I'm looking for on how that gun shoots with that particular attachment as well.
I like that. After dropping into Avalon and securing a weapon among the ground loot, your loot that matches your playstyle, you'll have the notice advantages of 5 attachments available to that weapon. It's time to upgrade. The search is on. Focus on attachment kits. Attachment kits are found on the ground loot with supply boxes or as activity rewards in the attachment kits. See, I like that because now you're going to have to know what to get. It's kind of like ground loot. You know what good guns are on ground loot, and you know which ones to stay away from. So you kind of got to know.
Love ground loot because they have a hard time. They have a hard time figuring out what attachments they like. I'm like, I'll sit in the shooting range for a good 5 minutes, like trying to figure out. Okay, I don't like this recoil. I don't like this scope.
I like that. If you see an attachment,
my girls are like, they'll just pick up a gun and they'll just go off and like, I wish I could make this. I'm like, you can.
If you see an attachment kit, grab it while holding the gun you wish to upgrade it, which can include your all. You can do it to your pistol too. Interesting. The kit automatically adds the attachments to the weapon you are carrying and adds rarity to it. Let's see. To fully max out a weapon, secure as many attachment kits as you need to allow all 5 weapon. Wow. Let's see. For common gray, I like that. It's, like I said, it's gonna make you actually go out there and be a part of this. And I do. I like it. Okay, so there's. Let's see. Before we showcase weapons, the scavenger black. Okay, so the weapons. Let's go. Let's see what the weapons are here. Okay, so you're gonna have the M17. Oh wow!
They kind of put like different effects on them too.
Yeah, so
on the different builds you make.
interesting. Okay, so it's giving you wow. Interesting. For the most basic level, each weapon has its own handling characteristics that are distant from one another. For example, the base E17 AR handles differently different way compared to the base Peacekeeper. You should already have preference base weapons on playing other modes. Wow. Okay, that makes things different now. That makes things so much different because now you actually have to know the recoil for each one. That I like that. I like that because I can't just automatically put a. Back in the day, you used to put a suppressor and the grip, and you're shooting you're shooting straight. Now, I like that.
Getting a little more technical.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, so wait a second. So okay, so here is the. So you got the Maddox, the Peacekeeper. Pretty much, you're getting.
It's all BO7 guns.
Yeah, it's all BO7.
They're not giving you any of the other guns from any other COD games. It's just strictly the BO7 guns.
I would love to know because you're going to have a meta. There's going to be a meta, and I'm very anxious to see what that meta is going to be. Because you can't say that all these guns are the same.
Yeah. You can't. No, they're not going to be.
Yeah. So is it going to be the same as Warzone? Like right now, I know that people are using the Maddox and the and some are using the Rev, some are using the rod. So is it going to be the same or because I know.
I think it's going to change up only because it depends on what you put on your attachments, because they're going to give you, when you go to upgrade them, they're going to give you different sights. Say they put 3 sights in one of the boxes, so you're going to have to figure out which one you prefer, which one the meta is at that time too. I mean, that's going to be it's going to be like a roulette wheel. You're gonna have to figure out which one works best for you too.
That is a good point. That's a good, because some people like the Peacekeeper. I didn't like it. Some people was like, a Peacekeeper's great. All right, so that's good. That's cool. That's good to know. That's okay. So launchers, specials, and weapons. While launchers and other weapons is in oh my, launchers and other weapons is in Black Ops Royale. They do not have arcade theme. No. Okay. So the only thing that scares me, I don't want them to bring one thing back. As long as they don't bring this thing back, I'll be perfectly fine. If they don't bring back a riot shield, I'll be cool with whatever they put in there. Do not put a riot shield in this. I will flip.
I have a feeling they have them in end game, so I have a feeling they might come back, and I did not like them things either.
Oh, God. If they come back, I don't know. I might. You hear me?
They're annoying in end game.
Yes.
I mean, they are so annoying in end game. It's like you have to shoot through the shield to get to the operator. It's like, yeah, I have a bad feeling they're gonna bring that back.
God, I don't like that. Okay, so let's see here. Assault rifle archives type 3. Archive assault rifles arch type 3. So they are 3 SMGs. So it's just showing you pretty much what you're going to get. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's see what else is on. Let's go with here. That's ceiling hub.
The snipers look really cool. I'm not a very good sniper, but I think that the rarities are interesting too. Like I said earlier, they're probably going to give you a choice of what you want to put on the gun to increase the rarity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to affect the gun in one way or another, like different recoils, different effects.
Oh, yep. Right. Okay. So look. So here's the quick menu update. I like this. I like this right here. Your inventory.
Backpack.
Yeah, I do like this. Your inventory system is streamlined via quick menu. Also, let's see, and features familiar elements from your blackout UGI you can carry. Your carrying capacity has been modified, allowing you the following: equipment menu, armor plates and numbers carry, tacticals, numbers carries, lethals, kill streaks, field grade upgrade. Your three weapons up.
Well, they declare the knife as a weapon.
Yeah.
Or
it can, well, it should.
saw.
It is. Yeah.
I'm curious to know if they're going to let you put a special weapon in the knife slot. Like if they're going to let you maybe put a launcher or something in there.
Only reason I don't think so. I don't think you would, because you can't drop your knife.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think you would be able to. Oh, nice. I like this. I like that. That's a good looking that right here, the upgrade path. I like that. I like that.
So you can save your build. You can figure out which attachments you put on that gun. And if you notice one thing on the legendaries, they got 8 attachments. So everybody's going to be hunting for that particular gun. I think that's going to be the biggest golden egg in these maps, is to figure out where the legendary gun is in each map or hunting for it.
I like
what you have to do to get it.
Let's see, upgraded path. Let's see, the tag map upgraded path. Critical information on your upgraded path of your primary and secondary weapon, including attachments that you have unlocked for each. But yeah, no, that golden egg right there. If you get this right here, if you get this legendary, it's game over. It's game over. If you get killed with a legendary, well, it depends. Never mind. I won't say that. I'm not saying that right
now. Legendary shotgun.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe different story.
If you get a legendary shotgun, it better have what's it called? The dragon breath rounds. Man, I used to love those. Okay,
now this is the interesting part here.
Okay, so let's talk about. We'll go over the perks now. Perks are found as ground loot in supply boxes or as rewards, and activated when you want to use them. Your main HUD and inventory will both show the perks you're carrying, and those you have activated, as well as those that are waiting to activate. After activating, perks last for a duration, after which the benefits run out. That's big. That's big.
Yes.
That's a game changer.
You're not running the same perk all the time. And another thing that's really cool is that you can stow them. You can activate them and you can drop them for your teammates. Like you have the anchors holding on to something and they're like, okay, I need this perk again. Okay, I got you. I drop it. Let's go. And you get to use them when you know what you're looking for. You know which perks you want to use and when to use them. That's going to be a key feature too.
I like that. All right, so there's no slots for Black Ops Royale perks. Instead, you can grab, carry, and utilize perks as you pick them up, or shortly after, or from your quick map. They can be gathered, swap between teammates, and specific perks combination can utilize during the early, middle, late game stages as a key strategy of success. Now, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on what you said, because now, let's just say when we go through these, I might have a perk that is going to be amazing for end game. The end game, I'm going to wait, and now, boom, I'm going to use that one. Or hey, you're over here, I'm going to drop you this perk. Let me have this. Now we're hot swapping. You know what I'm saying? Now we got this thing rolling. That's going to be very interesting and key for end game. I'm anxious to see how that will play out.
Strategy is knowing when to use them too and not waste them. I mean, you're going to want to hold on to the ones that show your enemies. You're going to want to hold on to the ones that revive your teammates. I mean, those are the ones that are going to be golden towards the end game
I like.
when you got to move and getting pushed.
Yep, like you said, once acquired, perks have three states to them. They can be saved for later in the match, save for a teammate, or drop them or activate. That's huge. That's like I said, that is huge because, like you said, strategy. Now you got to be smart about it. Now, before you have your perks all the time, you're just running into a room 3v1 in, 1v4, whatever. Now, with these perks, you have to be smarter because I would say this is, I'm just guessing. These perks are probably going to be not as common. I think some of them would be common because they're probably going to be blah, but the ones that are very, very important, I think those are going to be a little more less common to get. So when you get them, you got to use them right.
Yeah. I mean, I love running sprinter. I have become the runner. I got to get out of the way.
Oh, my.
Fast food. Noodles fast food.
Oh, my God. All right, so here's the available perks. Awareness. It goes without saying. Duration. Oh, so there's different durations. Some are short, some are long, some are medium. Okay. All right. Okay. The effects of awareness. Increase the volume of enemy footsteps by a modest amount. You also gain the ability to track your enemy's footsteps. Okay.
So it's a combination, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to Tracker.
Let's see, this perk is best utilized when you're about to engage or investigate an area with enemy activity. So maybe in game a little bit, maybe a little bit in game.
I would. I mean, you got to think of it strategy because you're gonna have your gun already maxed out. You're gonna want to know where the people are. I think that would be one to hold on to.
100%. Brawler. This is duration is long. Effects: gain a small amount of additional health when engaging in melee attacks. Provide a bonus to your health if you're fully healed. Strong. Increase in melee damages. Adds a tactical sprint ability. Notes: excellent resilience and movement agility improvements can be used in tight confines, or if you're
I think that one's not gonna. I mean,
yeah, I don't think that one's gonna be anything.
See a lot of melee. I mean, the only good thing about this one is it does increase your health. So I mean, if you happen to have it in your bag, I mean, to pop it if you got a little bit of low health or something to increase it. But I don't see that one really, unless they really make it add some more features to it. I don't think that one would be a big one to be grabbing a whole lot. I mean, that one you could probably use through the whole game just to see how it does, especially with the sprinting.
Yeah. I mean, only thing I can think of is if they bring those kendo sticks back. If they bring
I love them things.
If they bring the kendo sticks back, then you might use Brawler, but I don't see that one.
I love them sticks.
Engineer. So this duration is medium. Effects allows you to see enemy equipments, kill streak vehicles through walls. When you're a driver or passenger in a vehicle, it will repair itself over time. Note, this adds your awareness and supports your team. If you want to avoid equipment and spot from a distance, this is the perk. And when I never use this, I've never used this in Warzone. I think this might be. I don't think this is one people are going to use unless they just have it, and that's just my opinion. I don't.
It might, if it's anything like high alert, it might be utilized. I mean, if it tells you if there's an enemy close by, if you're in a room or something, I think that would be kind of. But I think they might have a perk that is more closer to high alert.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Iron lungs, duration long. Effects increase the time you can hold your breath while underwater or using a certain optic scopes. Reduce flinch and idle sway. Note a vital perk for long range sniping combat and those attempting to stay submerged for long periods of time. Now, I do think this might be one because of how big the map is and people love sniping.
How much water? How much water?
100%. So if I can stay underwater and strategically make that. I think I can see people actually using this, especially with snipers. As much as people love sniping, I think this might be one. Maybe it
I don't.
depends on
The
the
only
person.
problem with this one, I don't think it's going to get utilized at end as
Mm-hmm.
much as during for
100%.
movement. I don't think that would be another one that would hold. I would hold on to that one. I would just use it to get across the water or something so I
Mm-hmm.
don't get sniped.
Right.
Just for movement through. But I don't think that would be a real bonus towards the end unless it helps you with the gas. If you're using a gas play
Mm-hmm.
or something under the water and you can hold your breath under the water to stay away
Yeah.
from the gas, that will be interesting to see how that one plays out.
That is true, man. That is true. That I think also, like you said before, I think this is going to be the one that's going to be utilized beginning game into mid game. I don't think, like you said, it's going to be used in the end game because unless you're hiding underneath the water or whatever, I I don't see I don't see you maybe using a sniper in game. But I mean, it also depends on your situation too, I guess.
I mean, you might be able to snipe in the water really good. I mean, but you do bob. I mean, that's going to
Yeah,
be interesting to see how it works. I'm like, tap it and try to get out in the middle of the water to get that person off that roof.
that's a great point. That is a great point. Looter, short, probably just what it says. Supply boxes are outline increase the chance of finding higher loot or more special items. This perk, this support perk enables you to increase the value of opening crates in unlooted areas.
That's going to be fun.
You think
I
so?
think that one's gonna be a lot of fun for the anchors. It's gonna help you. I mean, such a big map. You don't know how far the boxes are gonna be apart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's gonna be curious to see if. I mean, they've kind of overwhelmed the boxes in like Rebirth in Haven's Hollow. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's boxes everywhere. I mean, there's quite a few boxes in Verdansk too. It's going to be interesting to see where they put the loot in this large map. So I think that one's going to be really good towards the beginning. That's definitely going to be a beginning perk to know where all the loot's at.
Yeah, that you got a point. Medic long um affects down allies returning to the fray with impressive bonus health. You can insert armor plates more rapidly. You can revive yourself and others more quickly. Now, I do think this one right here is definitely for the anchors. This one
Yeah,
right here is for
and
the anchors.
definitely for the end too. This is going to be definitely a hold
Mhm.
on perk. This is going to be one of your golden eggs. If you got it, hold it. Don't use it unless you find another one. I mean, that's one I would probably for the anchors. If you can carry more of the same, it's going to be interesting if you can carry multiple of the same perk too.
I'm going to say you're not.
That's
I don't think you will. I don't think you'll be able to do that. I think it's going to be a slot. You know what I'm saying? So you've already got your one. Now, if you hold it, I don't think you could pick up another one. Just
it
by
might hold another slot though.
uh, that'd
It's
be
like a
interesting.
backpack thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Hold up. Where's we'll go. Remind me to go back up and read that last one just to see if you're able to uh
Hold on to the
yeah,
same
yeah.
perk
Um,
in multiple slots.
that's something we'll take a look at that one. Mobility long, no fall damage, swap weapons more rapidly, reload more quickly. No, these are for those that are seeking more dexterity, zero chance of creating and zero chance of creating. I, Dexterity was huge. Dexterity was one that you had to have. I think this is good. But it also depends. No
It's
foul
for the
damage.
people that hence break their ankles. Noodle never does that.
Noodle always does that. But hey, no, I mean,
No, fall damage. I would definitely use that,
uh-huh.
and I would probably use that a lot during just through the game to because the grappling hook, you're gonna fall. I mean,
Right.
if you don't know how to deploy your squirrel suit or your fly suit,
Hmm.
and you hit the ground, you're gonna die. You're gonna break your ankles. I mean, the sniper's gonna hit you from the building over there.
Yeah.
We'd never break our ankles.
Oh.
It's always the sniper.
It's always the sniper across the way. I totally understand
Yeah.
that. Outlander medium duration medium effects reduces the damage you take if caught in the circle collapse and increases the movement speed if inside the circle collapse. Both a modest amount. Notes adding a minor improvement to your maneuverability with its circle. Collapsing can be very beneficial through extreme situations. What do you think?
It's gonna play out like a gas mask.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be gas play. So I mean, again, if you stack that one with the other one that you could swim with,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're going to try to utilize it with the gas mask, and that would be a smart end game, another one to hold too.
Nah, yeah, no, that's yeah, you're right. Especially for those that play, Warzone 101.
Strategically.
Yeah, I mean, play Warzone 101 where you did the pinwheel thing where you move with the gas. Those would be good for those gas plays. All that. So I'm with you. I'm with you. Now here's high alert. Here's the one that's high alert right here. Let's see, duration long effects. You can sense when an enemy is looking at you. Notes marks around the screen indicate whether an enemy is facing your direction, allowing you more time to react. That's big.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's going to be
that's one you
fun.
keep. That's the one you need to keep because there's some that's just going to be OP. I mean, there's going to be the ones that you keep, and that's got to be one. That is. That's a huge one right there. Let's see. With that one, do you use it in game?
I think that one would be an all game one. That one would be, I mean, if you can't find that sniper or you can't find that person that's either below you or above you, I mean, if you've got it, use it, and if you find one, hold it until I mean, that's going to be a real good perk to just hold and find and use when you need it, for sure.
Okay. Now this one reminds me of what is it? Shoot, what was it? The perk where you couldn't get your damage was reduced by lethals and stuff like that. Was it Bomb Squad? I think it was Bomb Squad or something like that.
So or something like that.
Yeah, something. So this one's long range, affects explosive and fire base damage is reduced by a sizable amount and cannot be downed. You cannot be downed if you're struck with while full health. That's interesting. They had to put with full health. You gain resistance.
Hand cannon.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
That's pretty impressive if it reduces the hand cannon. I mean, those were like one shots. I mean, that's why everybody held one of them in their back pockets.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You gain resistance to flashbang stuns, and suffer reduced damage from the hand cannon, war machine, and death machine. Wow.
I mean, those are all one shot drops there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that would, again, I don't think I would use that anything besides towards the end. That one, it would be utilized more at the end because, I mean, people are going to hold on to the hand cannons and hold on to the war machines towards the end. I mean, the death machine it's brutal when you get hit by one.
That's interesting. That's gonna we'll get to that one. I've got a theory about that. Scholar, let's see. Duration long. Increase your movement speed by minor amount. Increase your crouch and prone speed by a modest amount. Increase your swimming speed by an impressive amount. Notes, adding mobility to all facets of your movement is always advantage, especially if you're seeking escape or maneuver by the water. That's just one you're going to have to always have. That if you want to move around, that's something that you always want to have. And I think getting that might be a little bit more common. Just thinking out loud.
Again, this map's got a lot of water.
That's good.
A lot of
water. Good point. So it's got you was talking about earlier. How are we going to get across this map? This might this might be something you need, or you're going to be slow. You're going to be grandma-ing across the map. Squad link short. When you're ADS, your enemies are automatically pinged. Shooting enemies, outline them briefly. Down enemies while you're visible through obstacles. Notes. Powerful perk must be activated at most tactical advantage time, as it only lasts a short time, but enhanced enemy takedowns for you and your squad.
Definitely a holder.
This one's in game. In game.
Yep.
You gotta have this one.
Yep. Everyone's gotta have it.
Let's see. Note on perks outside of Black Ops Royale for more information. New perks coming outside of Black. All right. Let's see. That they ain't talking about nothing right there on that one. Let's see. All right. So here's your tacticals right here. Let's see. The EMP grenade, flashbang, grab. Oh.
So that answers that question.
Okay. Interesting.
It's a one-time use thing.
Is it? Hold up. See belong for loot. Okay, hold up. Okay, here's a grappling hook right here. A confirmed grappling hook. Returning as a tactical with multiple uses. Increase your move and considerably with your grapple hook as well as the wingsuit grapple combat. You might remember if your blackout days, you hook on to buildings and move vehicles. Discontinue drop wingsuits, glide you to the next turn.
That's gonna be fun getting a hold of them vehicles. I noticed that in the preview on the RC cars and stuff. Can you imagine grabbing a hold of an RC car?
Hey.
I mean, me and the girls are gonna have a blast with that. I mean, we're just gonna go zooming around on these RC cars. I wonder if you can click onto the drones. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, if you could click on a drone and fly off and then hop off and then glide, that would be crazy.
That's going to be some fun content.
God bless. All right, so lethals, grenades, combat axe, monkey, grenade, needle drone, turret, and sticky grenade.
Can you go back up just real quick? I have a quick question.
Yes.
On up a little further on the other tacticals. Now you got the sight grenade. I've not dealt with the dart before. What's the dart?
So pretty much what it is it when you throw it, you'll start coughing. It's gonna be like a little it really it's okay. It's like you're coughing. It's like hallucinogen type stuff where you're kind of seeing. You're not really seeing stuff, but it's kind of hard to see.
What's the difference between that and the sight grenade then? I mean, the sight grenade makes you see things.
I mean,
I'm curious.
Nothing really.
Nothing. Okay, maybe the span of it.
Maybe, but like, I don't use them.
Maybe you can pinpoint it, like the dart. You can like stick it on a wall or something. I don't know. Maybe the accuracy is going to be different than the sight grenade.
We'll see. Hold up. They're going to tell us about it here in a second. Hold up. What's it say? Hold up. It says the that. It says see below.
See below. Rare loot. Oh, we can go.
Here it is. Returning to as a tactical as a go-to piece. Lob out the sensor dart projectiles. Okay, so this wasn't what I thought it was. Okay, lob out sensor darts, projectiles, and looking for radar pins wherever it lands. Show enemies in vicinity. The trick, of course, is where to throw it. Ideally, somewhere hidden, as the dart can be destroyed by bullets, explosions, and EMP pulses. Sensor dart can also be pinned to something movable like an enemy a vehicle, platform, or even a drone or another player. Just be very wary near water or strong electrical fields. Wow. Okay. So if somebody's driving by, you could toss that thing on the vehicle and that's going to be crazy.
Okay. So that's going to be an interesting little thing to learn for sure.
In my opinion, this is just me thinking. I still think the smoke grenades and maybe the stems are going to be the two that people run. Two people keep. I do.
I guess it all depends on the position that you're doing too. I
I take
mean,
that back.
if you're if you're running solo or if you're running by yourself, just looting, and you see a vehicle, if you just check it on the vehicle, and if the vehicle starts moving, and it lets you know that there's an enemy close by. So I guess it all depends on the way you utilize it. It's like you want to know if there's anybody coming around the back door or something.
I take that back. I take my statement back. Grapple. I'm gonna go. As of right now, my top 3 right now is going to be stems. Not in any order. Stems, grapple hook, smoke. I would say grapple hook would be 1. That would just be me. Grapple hook, because you can get around the map
movement.
quick. Yeah, just movement. And that's going to be the name of this game, is movement, and how you get across the map. And I don't compare this to Fortnite, but Fortnite is always a big map, and how you get across the map. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be the big ones, in my opinion. That's just me. As far as lethals go, I think the sticky grenade or the frag is going to be the two go-tos. I don't see.
Some people.
What'd you say?
I've been murked by that a lot.
What?
Only because you can pick them back up. The axes.
The accent. Well, yeah.
Really?
No, you're right. Right.
I don't know how the monkey bomb's going to play in with the zombies. That's going to be interesting to see exactly how the zombies are going to affect gameplay, especially towards End Circle 2. That's going to be an interesting feel out on if they make you fight zombies and other players, kind of like they did the Halloween events and stuff they've done in the past. It's going to make it a little more difficult. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the monkey bombs kind of relate.
That's true. Let's go with field upgrades: armor box, bubble shield, deployable cover, echo unit, Muniz box, trauma kit, and trophy system. I think the biggest ones would be the bubble shield, defense item that deploys a large dome bubble that absorbs incoming range of explosives, damages in all directions till it goes boom. That is going to be rare loot. And then the trauma kit, which that's going to be OP. I think that's going to be crazy. Infamous in aiding players during late match engagements, the trauma kit is extremely beneficial as they allow you to regain full health as well as bonus health after a 3-second usage that heals you back to full health. 150. Okay, so it is 150 plus an additional 100 unit that is a maximum of 250. Once the temporary health is lost, it does not regain. Uncommon loot. If you get that, you hold on to that. You hold on to that like it's something crazy.
I mean, if you had the dome and that, you're golden towards end game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, golden.
So here's the kill streaks. If you've played Black Ops 7, you pretty much know a lot of these. You got the dog, DAWG, dog. Let's see, the Deadeye drone, Death Machine.
The Deadeye drone. I'm not happy with that. That thing is so hard to use, and it's limited on things. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Hand cannon. Let's see, KDS, Psycho Bomb, the toy car, and the war machine. I'm anxious to see how these are going to play out, especially with like
the grappling hook.
Yeah, I'm anxious
with
to see
the RC car.
I'm very anxious to see how those are going to play out, especially with like the hand cannon.
Well, if you're running that one perk, I mean, those are going to be obsolete if they just don't do as much damage as they did. I mean, if they got that perk and it's not a one shot, then you're not going to hold on to it. I mean, you're going to go with the dog because the dog has multiple shots. I mean, yeah, the hand cannon gives you several shots, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see which one is meta, which one is going to do the most damage, and how to utilize it.
That is true. That's gonna. I'm used to. We're all used to having kill streaks and stuff like that. But this is a total different ball game. This is different. this is way different. It's going to be interesting. I can't put my finger on which one this is. And it says considered uncommon loot. So getting one of these, you got to hold on to it. Yeah.
I guess it all depends on which one does the most damage too. It's these kill streaks are going to be interesting to see how well they work out and how fast you can destroy the dog or the RC cars or something like that.
Let's see here. Let's see. The Psycho Bomb, a powerful cluster strike that's called delivering crazy gas, cloud impact sites. Let's see. Expect around 5 payloads in a circular pattern in 2 waves will affect the gas lasting around 10 seconds. Any foes caught within the should expect to suffer from hallucination and limited visibility. Okay, so if you do that and you run in there to get them, I wonder, are you immune to it?
Probably not.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot like the psych bombs, just in a bigger radius, I think.
I'm guessing so. Like that's interesting to see. How is that going to play out?
Because I psych bomb myself and seen hallucinations.
Yeah, so like you going in there, it's gonna be like what I don't know. That's gonna be weird. Inventory items. You do have tier armor vests, which would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Also, redeploy tokens allow you to redeploy if you're slain. Only one can be carried. Rare loot, and I do know, reading this as well, that there is more than one. So if you redeploy and you can find another one, you get to come back again. Let's see.
Those are going to be hard, as long as it's not the person that died that's holding on to it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could pick up loot from your squad that goes down too.
Oh, I bet you can. I'd say so.
So I mean, if they've got it, maybe you could pick it up.
Yeah, no.
I mean, those are going to be golden towards the end game for sure. They're going to be golden through the game period if you die like me a lot.
Note on attachment kits. Upgrade your held weapon with both level 1. See, these are automatically used and cannot be saved or carried on. Well, we kind of figured that one. Let's talk about the armor vest. So there's 3 different types. You got the tier 1, tier 2, and then the tier 3. Plus you're going to have the armor satchel and just the original armor plate. Nothing's too special about that. Let's just talk about we all know what the tier 1 will provide a moderate. Let's see. You have plates. That's going to be, fine. Provide a greater, and then 3, it just is what it is. Let's see. Very
I'm curious to know if it's going to increase how many plates you could put on, more than likely. So you're going to want to get the tier 3 because you got 3 plates, I'm assuming.
Let's see here.
So does it go to 1 to 3 or?
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. So armor tiers cannot be dropped or given to another teammate, though they are available to loot from rival operators after their slaying. Okay. So you can't drop it. If I find a tier 3 and I put it on, I can't drop it,
But if you die, somebody else can pick it up.
Yeah. Interesting.
Kind of like, what is it called? Specialist.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Match features, map navigation, a wide variety of vehicles, including helicopters to provide rapid. Okay, so you're going to have vehicles. So getting around might not be as bad as we thought it would be. Let's see. You're going to get a helicopter. Let's see. And I think you're also getting a car as well, I want to say. Yes, I mean, it's showing
cars, motorcycles, boats.
It's pretty much the same thing as
ATVs.
Yeah, same thing. Wingsuits. Your main mode. Go ahead.
Endgame does not have helicopters.
Oh, really?
No, Endgame you can ride on the planes, but you just jump on the top of them.
Yeah.
But Endgame does not have helicopters. That's one of my downfalls on endgame. So it's going to be interesting to see how fast you can move through it too, because again, a lot of water. Your helicopters are going to be high priority. So, I mean, are you going to blow them up? Are you going to use them? I mean, again, it's your strategy on how quick do you want to hinder teams around you.
No, you're 100% right. So, I I've got a theory, and we're going to talk about it once we're done with everything. I've got a theory, and just my theory is interesting. Ground movement when you're on the ground, expect your normal maneuvering along with aspects of omni movement, mainly wall jumping. We've talked about that. I think it's great. I thought Warzone needed wall jumping, but they're saving it for this. I totally understand that. I totally understand that. Now, let's see here. However, let's see. Overview. Outside the newly created areas marked on the map below, water acts as it usually does. You're able to swim, switch pistols. However, the river and shoreline Avalon has been heavily modified. It features numerous ways to cross waters via sandbanks, floorboards, tap flies, shallow mark waters. Expect these areas of new land addition to zip lines, high points to get your wingsuit, and even shallow sandbars to allow vehicles and boats. I like that. So what do you think?
Yeah, they've increased the land masses on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be less water than, I mean, if you look at what Endgame's got,
Mm-hmm.
Versus what,
where's it at? There it is.
The Black Ops Royale.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to have a lot more land to move around on.
Yeah, and you see
no zip lines. I mean, they do have zip lines, but it's usually up to the tops of the buildings. It's going to be interesting. They have zip lines across broad spans of water to help you move quicker.
Mm-hmm. These modifications are of paramount importance to the team of Treyarch. We made efforts to reduce water in this map, adding sections to expose sand to connect lands and new area lands. Okay, I mean, I think
it's so you can drive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they did it, so
Mm-hmm.
you can drive and get around quicker. I mean, the water is deep in Endgame. There's no driving across certain spans of it. So, I mean, if you look at the map, I mean, there's not very many spots to where you can't get a vehicle through.
Right.
From the mainland to the islands.
Oh, I like this. I like the. I think it's gonna be a wild way to play. And as you see, there's different. These are all the different POIs of it. Okay, so there is. I mean,
zip lines from the islands.
Yeah, you'll be able to move. Let's see.
I mean, again, that was the biggest downfall on Endgame that I had, is that if they spawned a big challenge all the way across the whole entire map, your HTV or the event or something is to get there. I mean, this weapon that they're going to place in this map, this epic weapon, everybody's going to be trying to get to that one particular spot.
Mm-hmm. All right, so as we said before, the gulag is gone, and there's a redeploy system. Unlike
Battle Royale, Battlefield.
We don't speak of that terrible game on this podcast, but hey, so I'm just saying, that study of that game falling off needs to be studied. Red Sec, Mr. Cod Killer. Yeah, okay. All right. Unlike Verdansk, once you're eliminated, there's no gulag, cellmates to take down before returning back to Black Ops Royale match. The gulag is closed, and there are only two ways to be brought back. With a redeploy token that you will find it is very, very hard, or a redeploy tower activated. One of the main one in Black Ops Royale is locating and capturing of a guided redeploy tower. Except these areas will be heavily trafficked as the team captures the tower, activated it, and remain within the capture radius. Can redeploy. That's
going to be a camping spot. That's
yeah.
going to be
That's
that. I mean, you're gonna have your anchor holding on to that, and then everybody's gonna go kill the squads, and I mean, it's gonna be a rotation around that. Those are gonna be one of the biggest hot spots in the whole map.
100%, and I think
that's where that one item comes in handy when you have movement, and you can be alerted that they're going back to redeploy their teammate too.
And it's also how big is that spot? How big is the area that you have to be in? Because I know in Battlefield, what was it? It was a small little area. It was like a real. Now that circle right here,
yeah,
I wonder if that's the radius. Oof. I wonder if that is. If that's the radius,
Murder Central right there, buddy. Murder Central.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hide behind one of there. You're gonna have to. Oh my God, that's gonna be. Oh,
that's where your riot shield's gonna come.
No. We're not bringing riot shields in here. Let's talk about the vehicles as we see. The ATV, the LTV, light helicopter. No,
Bertha.
Bertha's back.
Bertha's back.
Bertha is back in here. Dirt bike. I'm gonna. I think this is the one that goes through the water and all that. The TAV was the one to go through the water.
It's slow though.
Shoot.
I think the boat's going to be a lot better than that.
Oh, probably so.
It's slow on water, but pretty quick on land.
So I mean, we're getting the normal. We're getting the normal. We're getting the normal. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me see. Is the. Oh, wow. What? The TAV is only 2 people? I thought it was. I thought you could hop in the back. Only 2 people, 1 driver and 1 passenger, but they'll find a way to get. Well, it says the same thing about that about the cargo truck, but you can jump in the back. So
the motorcycle, they say I jump on the motorcycle on the front of it all the time. It's fun to dance on.
Electrical field collapse. Let's see. The containment field is known as the collapse. In the original Blackout, it's a glowing crackle engine energy wall marketing playability. This kind of game drone is back slowly across Avalon with visuals that allow operators to clearly see the safety. Okay.
It's your gas.
Yeah, it's your gas.
They're just calling it something else.
That's all it
gas,
is.
No.
That's it. Let's see. Activities, the rewards you need when you want them. Activities are keys provided you with specific high-level loot you need to survive and thrive in Black Ops Royale. Activities aren't initially visible across Avalon, but they do appear as you investigate items. Target uplink kit, surprise shipment, surveillance drone, strongbox crack, candle breach, ammo crate, redeployment towers. Okay, so I mean it's just the same.
It's going to be interesting to see what you get out of loot when you go to crack a safe or something like that, or what you need to do it. You just stand there and fight off different enemies. I mean, how much are we going to be fighting against other bots over players too? That's going to be an interesting situation.
That is true. We'll go over this. Let's see. Target uplink station summary: a tactical station where squads can search for player bounties, rewards. Okay, so that's just a bounty. That's just bounty. All right,
contracts.
That's perfectly fine. Activity, surprise shipments. Let's see. Secure a reward for a gun guided shipment container guarded by rope.
Yeah, see, that's they're bringing endgame in a little bit. So you're going to have a lot of different elements. I mean, it was going to suck when you get killed by a robot and not a person. So
yeah, 100%.
You have. It is going to be very interesting to see. I mean, the dogs are hard to get rid of, no matter what mode you're in. They're goated.
That's crazy. Okay, let's see. The surveillance drones Summary: destroy a guided drone and its defense to acquire its loot. Over, you expect occasional to run into guided drones patrolling a specific area. Avalon. Activity begins when the player approaches the airborne enemy and engages in combat when the threatened drones. Let's see. It's time. Let's see.
Those things are annoying.
Let's see. Rewards additional activity and loot. Okay, so
Drop guns, different perks, probably.
Yeah.
Depending on the ranking of. I think they're all. You're gonna want to do the higher contracts. These are kind of all like just events or contracts. They're probably gonna drop depending on the difficulty level of them. They're gonna drop better loot or not. So I mean, people are going to find which activity drops the best
Interesting
stuff.
Let's see. Strongbox crack. Obtain safe cracking software and hack a safe to high level loot. So I'm guessing this is the one where you're gonna find a lot of good. Your
level 3 armor,
100%.
your upgrades on your guns.
100%. Relay antenna, active guide hardware, scans for hostiles and launch redeploy drones, temporary UAV. And this is going to be big. I see a lot of people going for these now. Getting your UAVs, getting your redeploy drones. I think a lot of people are going to go for that. Especially those that are flying around the map quick.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be hot drops.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Redeploy tower, we talked about that. Just, let's see, ready for use. So blue would be towers ready for use. Yellow, flashing, the towers in use. Expect enemy engagements. Gray, the towers on cooldown and recharge. So if you do that, let's say because it's only quads right now. It's starting out as quads. So if everyone's dead, do you deploy everybody? I'm guessing you're redeploying everybody if you're doing that tower. Yeah, it says okay, reward squad mates with S redeployment. Okay, that's good. Okay. So everyone will become deployed because you know how like before.
That's if one person can hold it.
Hey.
That's going to be it. That's going to be it. And again, are you just going against people, or are they going to spawn bots when it gets activated? How long does it take to redeploy?
That is a great question. Towers activity is very dangerous. New technology, a Jagger cradle appears in the sky. Let's see. Any previous slain teammates revive will drop from the breach back in action. Note. The status of so I'm saying there's nobody that's going to be like bots. There's no bots going to be there. From this right here, the overview, no bots will be there. I think it's more or less of they're expecting as soon as they hear that tower going off that other players are going to come find you. That would be my guess.
That will be a little easier depending on how many they put on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Because the map is big, so that's going to go for you, unless people just want to sit there and camp.
And also, do they activate by circle? You know how? Okay, so the first circle is going to be huge. Then as they go down, I don't know. I wonder if they're always in a certain spot, or are they going to rotate?
Yeah. Are they going to switch spots up?
Yeah. Are they going to spawn in different sections, or do I know that in Hightown is always going to get one? We got to go there. Or am I going Lowtown? Lowtown's always got one. We got to go there and get everybody back. That's going to be interesting. Supply drops. A care package drops across Avalon containing potential loot when captured. Let's see. Randomized high loot. Same thing as always. Ammo caches. We know what that is. Let's see. Cradle breaches, hallucination, hordes an enemy and fight enemies. See, just like the original Blackout, there's areas of the big map that are more dangerous to explore in Black Ops Royale. These self-contained contamination zones of Avalon distort perception, unleashing wild hallucinogens, including zombies. While these
that's where your monkey bombs come in.
Yeah, 100%.
Me as being a zombie player.
Yeah, 100%. This is where you're. Yeah. You're right. Let's see. Summary: a highly dangerous area with the map with Protect the loot, reward the operation. Let's see. So I mean, let's see overview. Let's see. Of course, over the course of mass expect a guided stealth bomber to fly across. What? Dropping the gas from the sky. Wow. So what do you? There's a mangler.
Well, they probably because he's probably going to be the one that drops. He's going to be kind of like the boss inside there,
Yeah.
because that's kind of like what they do with their specials, more than likely, off of like Endgame. They're going to be the ones that you want to take out.
Here you go. You said
to
it.
Get the loot.
You said it. Armor level 3 and higher tier loot. There you go. That's what you're going to get from that.
Yeah, and you're not going to want to go in there without a weapon that's upgraded.
Yeah, you're not going. Sure. You're not going in there with just an uncommon weapon.
A gray pistol.
Yeah. Oh, and then the
you will get owned.
100%. Cradle breach activity mystery box. For those that don't know about Warzone, I mean not Warzone, about zombies. There's a mystery box there that you pay. I think it's like 500.
But there's no money. This is not a money base, so I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to work the mystery box out.
Well,
I mean, do you get to use the mystery box while you're shooting zombies, or how?
Let's find out. That's why we got patch notes. Let's see. Defend hordes of zombies and earn access to a strange wooden box. Granted, impressive loot. Here's your excited weapon. There it is. Once the cradle breach gas has finished expanding, either the mangler hunt or the mystery box activity will begin. In this activity, you should check the vicinity for a crackling beam of electrical light emanating sky from an old wooden crate known as the mystery box. This loot chest is locked and requires you to slay zombies in a vicinity before it opens. Any player, including enemy squads within the breach, can open the mystery box once they slay a set number of zombies. The mystery box can be accessed several times within the breach disappearance, and or the box has been looted the same number of times. The random rewards for each box can range from low tier offerings, health, and replacement. Wow! A chance to secure an exotic weapon, even the ray gun.
Oh my gosh! They're bringing the ray gun into this.
Let's go! Yes, I love it. Could you imagine this? You just get done killing all the zombies, and that box is ready to be open. And here comes a team, and they get you. And the next thing you know,
that'd be my luck.
That would be my luck. That's gonna be crazy. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. But it kind of reminds me of, you remember of the what's it, the TED missions or whatever? Is it the
TED task?
Yeah, the TED task in zombies. So you had to stand in this one little position and kill all these zombies. That kind of reminds me of that. So that's going to be interesting, because now you're doing side missions in the game
with other people hunting you down too. Though
100%.
That's going to be they want that box as much as you do. They want that epic gun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool that you have, it's not just one person that gets it. So your whole team can go for it too. But you're going to have to keep somebody on the outside to revive everybody, because them zombies will eat you up.
100%. Now, as a person, I mean, I like zombies, and I've got the zombie camos. Like, I'm a big camo grinder. I don't think people understand how vicious those zombies are that don't play with zombies. Like, when you put it on that rampage mode, those fools are going.
Oh boy.
So that's another question that I have to ask. Is the
but
zombies...
they're not going to like it, though. A lot of people don't like that. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if, I mean, a lot of the wars or a lot of the resurgence people, I don't think they're going to like that part of it.
Well, I don't think Remind me about that topic here in a few minutes. We're almost done. Remind me about the resurgence community and all that. We're going to get to that. Let's see. Additional intel. Let's see. Events, challenges, integration. Let's see. New weapon prestige. Boo, 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 boo. So it's just kind of showing you the rewards. March 17th, you're going to get the free and then the premium event pass. You know how that goes. It's just like the Beavis and Butthead. The what was it? The all just the regular of them. Let's see, free track across all modes and all of that. Let's see, Black Ops Royale mid-season launch at. Okay, this is what drop in with nothing but a knife and a pistol. Let's see, wingsuit. We've already read that. Here is the TAC. Oh, they gave you the TAC map.
Let's zoom in on that if we could.
What? They gave you the TAC map? Hold up. Whoa, that's a little bit too much. Wow. They gave you the TAC map already. That's fine. I'm going to go right up here to this. Wow. Okay, so it's showing you where the loot is.
I think I'm going to be printing that one out.
See, official. Where do you find? Okay, so the TAC map is. Avalon TAC. Atlantis map. Plan your. So. Is now live. Oh, here it is, right here. It's the TAC map. All right, now I got to zoom out because somebody told me to zoom in. Thank you so much for that. Great job there. Great comms there. Okay, now I can zoom in. Wow. POI vehicles. Redeploy towers. Whoa.
There's quite a few of them. Okay.
Quite a few, ain't it? Dang.
They're expecting a lot of people to die.
100%. So that gives me that tells me right there that the replayability is going to be high on this one. So you can good. Yeah. That's it. That's great. Vehicles. Oh shoot.
Oh, there's not. That's
a lot of helicopters. Short. That's a lot of helicopters right there. I mean, look at that. What is it? 1,
okay,
2,
it's just helicopters.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 helicopters? Now, I wonder if...
How many did Verdansk have, I wonder?
That's a good question. So, my thing is this, though. Is all these helicopters going to spawn in at once? There's no way all these helicopters...
do. Well, I mean... If you blow them up or crash them.
Yeah, that's true.
I like stacking them.
Hold up. Oh, so it's not going to show me all the vehicles. It's just showing.
No, it just shows you the helicopters.
That's it. That's so okay. I like that though. I like that.
Where's the POAs?
There you go. Right there. I got you. There you go.
Those are going to be your...
This is it.
Your go-tos.
Got
Lowtown, guys, and Hightown. Let's do it. Lowtown's my go-to.
Is it?
I like Lowtown. I've got that all memorized. Hightown, people are gonna love Hightown too because that's where one of your BO6 maps are, ladies and gents, right up in that tower.
That's gonna be
multiplayers. If y'all want to go check it out, check it out.
Okay, now let's get back into, without when we talk about the researchers people, I think with seeing this now, seeing all the redeploy towers, I don't think there's gonna be that much of a problem now, because that's a lot of redeploy towers.
Yeah. Now, question for you. Do you feel that this is like a spin-off? Is this their way of trying to bring DMZ back a little bit too?
No, not at all. Because I think DMZ is going to be its own separate thing.
Entity.
Yes, I really believe that. And I really believe if they bring it back, which there's rumors in MW4, I think these are the two modes that's going to last. I believe that. I think it's not going to follow the original Warzone. Like you remember DMZ and MW, what was it? MW2. Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was
I think so.
MW2. It followed the same rules as Warzone, which it should never have done that. It should be its own little thing, and I think that is where it's going to go. I think when the smoke's all settled and done, I think we're going to have.
Zombies is going to be its own thing
Yeah, well,
too.
yeah, zombies will be its own thing, but I think you're going to have blackout, DMZ, and they're going to, in my opinion, they're going to push casuals into just regular BR and regular resurgence. So you're going to
I love
play
casuals.
with bots and regular people, kind of like Fortnite did, and it's just you're going to have those three modes. That's it.
I hope they bring plunder back.
I don't. I never got to. I never played Plunder, other than like when I had to rank up my guns, I would go to Plunder and rank up some guns, and when they didn't have the zombies and stuff. But that's the only time I really played it was when I was ranking up some guns. I never really got into Plunder like that. I never was.
But just it's. I mean, boot camp. Boot camp was my go-to with Warzone because it wasn't as sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
But the only problem with boot camp is you couldn't rank your guns up.
Yeah.
Really. And that's where us casual players and a lot of my friends that aren't sweats like to go rank their guns up. And then they kind of changed boot camp out and combined boot camp and plunder into casuals. And I mean, I love casuals now, especially with my squad. So I mean, it works great for us slower pace.
And I've been wanting to talk about casuals for a while, and I guess this is the perfect time for it. I see a lot of hate on casuals, and I see a lot of people saying it doesn't belong. It killed Call of Duty. It killed this. Everyone that's saying that needs to shut the hell up. And let's take the sweats away. Let's just take the sweats away. Let's take the streamers away. Let's take this all away, and let's look at it as a business. Let's look at it as a business, everybody. If you're a business and you're making money on a mode that people like, there's three different modes. There's a BR, there's a casual, and there's a resurgence. You have the opportunity to not play that. You have an opportunity not to play a casual mode. You have an opportunity to play the regular BR or the regular resurgence and leave it alone. I guarantee you, if you look at the numbers, you see that there's more players playing casual than they are BR and resurgence. And as a business, I'm going to continue to put money into the casual mode if it's making me money. Yes, is casuals a slower pace? Is casuals like not for the sweatiest players? Yes, that's why it's called casuals. Now, there's going to be them old school Call of Duty people going, well, back in my day, I played this game and I had to learn how to do it. Well, guess what? Just don't play it. Everyone has an opinion on it, and that's perfectly fine. This is just the times we live in where everyone has opinion. I have opinion. You have opinion. Noodle has opinion. But when it comes to the casual mode, if they like it, I love it. Have fun with it. Shoot bots. Enjoy. Get on top of the towers and do your little dances. It's all about having fun. And this is the beginning. This is from the start of our conversation an hour and 38 minutes ago. Bring back fun in games. You don't have to sweat all the time. So if this game mode is making people have fun and enjoy games, what do you care? You just looking for something to hate on because you aren't out here having fun and sweating your balls off. Not my fault. Do I like to sweat? Yes, I like to sweat. I'll sweat with all of y'all. But if my people want to play casuals, all right, cool. It is what it is. We'll have some fun. Do I like my ranked games? Yes. But it's people that don't want to have fun and think they're just the toughest, roughest Call of Duty player out there. Just don't play it. There's a reason why there's 3 game modes. If you want, well, 4 technically if you include rank. Like I can't stand people that scream Call of Duty casuals killed Call of Duty. It didn't kill Call of Duty. The anti-cheat killed Call of Duty. The player base went to other games because there's so many other games to play. Arc Raiders, like I've said before, I'm not a marathon player, but as the beta, I didn't like it. Maybe it's going to change as it gets. Then you're going to have GTA 6 come out. You're going to have so many things to play. It didn't kill Call of Duty. Nothing's going to kill Call of Duty, to be all the way honest. It's getting, the sales are through the roof. And this is Avalon. And I want to ask you this, Noodle. Do you think Avalon is casual friendly?
Yes, I think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it's going to be low players, bigger, more bots and zombies,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, with casuals, it brought. We didn't play Warzone. I mean, we played Boot Camp and we played Plunder. It brought my community, my squad, my clan to Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
Casuals brought us to play in Warzone. And I feel that Avalon is going to do the same thing. Bigger map, different objectives, different things to do, and it's an absolutely beautiful map.
Oh yeah, this is probably arguably one of the most beautiful maps out that we've ever had. Like I totally agree with that. This map is amazing. The colors are vibrant. And this map, honestly, we should have got instead. After the OG map came out, I think once they was talking about bringing this map on, I think they should have did it. I totally don't know why they didn't, and it is what it is. I'm happy that we're having it now. But the reason why I ask you is this casual friendly is because now you don't have loadouts. You don't have these other things that kind of made things OP and all of that. So I do think this game is going to be more casual friendly than the BR or the Resurgence. This is something
I think it's going to help a lot because it's going to be for the lower end players that just are getting into it too. You're not having to figure out or level up your gun to have the no recoil. You're just going to have to learn what you need to pick up to make it the way you want it.
That is very,
and
that is
I
very
think
true.
that's going to be a neat adventure to find out exactly what needs to be equipped to it.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally agree with you, and like I really believe that a lot. This is going to bring people back, but also if the game is good, it's going to be continue to bring people back. But if it's bad and it doesn't play like it's supposed to, I'm scared that this is their last shot. This is Call of Duty's
The nail
last
in the coffin.
Yeah, 100%. Especially like I said with Arc Raiders, different games. I thought when I played Battlefield, I thought Battlefield had the potential to really, really do something, and I don't know what RedSec did. RedSec, they just really, really dropped the ball on that. But like I said, with Arc Raiders, GTA 6 coming out, there's so many other games that are coming out this year. Call of Duty is really going to have to, step its game up and make sure that they're on the, on the ball with this stuff, because now the community is really going to play other games, and they're not scared to not, they're not scared to stay engaged with a different game when they know Call of Duty isn't giving them what they want.
I'm curious to see the file size on it too. How big is this new update going to be?
That is a great question. Matter of fact,
going to be.
let's see if we can find. I don't even know if.
I mean, COD's a huge file to begin with. It's going to be interesting.
That thing is. Let's see. Let's see size. Let's see if they even said anything. Nah, they didn't say nothing.
There's going to be different abilities on the guns too. I've read through.
Yeah,
there's like
like
perks on the guns.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Characters that Viper. Yeah. Increased stats via attachments. Bullet velocity flinch out sway. Let's see. Theme. Press fire. Bullet velocity damage grades. I'm anxious to see how powerful just the base model gun would be. How OP is the base model going to be?
And which ones everybody's going to go grabbing for first?
Yeah. Just thinking as of right now, how easy it is to use. Just how easy it is to use.
Those epic guns are going to be crazy.
Oh my god. I'm going Maddox unless they nerf it. I'm going Maddox and then
the M15 is a lot to go to too because that's like the OG gun.
yeah.
My girls run with it all the time.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like easy way to use it.
It didn't say anything about file size in the whole description, did it?
I didn't say it. It did not say it. Yeah, I'm going Maddox. I'm going Maddox right now. Maybe the EG maybe. I don't know. That's going to be interesting though. But as we're wrapping it up, what's your thoughts? What do you think? What do you think when? What is it? The 17th? When March 17th comes and everyone is playing it, do you think they're going to like it?
Yes, I think it is. I think they're going to like it because it's something new. It's something that we haven't had for a while. And it's going to, if it's going to stick around, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's only time will tell that one.
The only time will tell. But I think it's going to be definitely a new adventure for the COD community, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, that is everything you need to know about the new game mode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I know this was a little bit longer one, but there was so much to cover. There was so much to talk about, especially, getting a new game mode. It's pretty much, I wouldn't say a new game, but there's so much detail to go into this game. We want to make sure that you got everything you needed to know, especially dropping March 17th. For me, Noodle, thank you so much. Hopefully, Noodle, hopefully we could get you to come in and talk more about Call of Duty, especially once this launches. We can hop in here and have a good conversation about this and, give me, what you think. Because like you said, stemming from in game and bringing this over there, hopefully, it maybe, can coexist.
I have strong feelings that I think it's gonna do really good.
I hope so, guys. For me and Noodle, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Peace.